the actual fucking thing.
Yep.
All right, so you wanted to talk about neutral, right? Anything else? Just like to
Yeah.
gather what else other people want to talk about, like before we go into specific things. Like, Liam, do you like any matchup you want to talk about? Just in general, I'm asking everybody, not just Liam.
Yeah. One thing I do want to ask about is how do y'all approach the Aegis matchup?
All right, yeah, we can talk
Hmm.
about Igus. I feel like when we talk
Waste
about
per
neutral,
orgia meter. Yeah.
yeah. My logic with the Igus matchup in the last, I think you watched me fight Hero, which was the last time I fought Hero, Liam.
Yeah, I saw that. It was
Um,
interesting.
but yeah, the last time it's just kind of wasting Regia meter for a while, and I like to do. I think I stole this from Jordan, but I like to do like a lot of just jumping in the air when I see the Orgia, just to wait out and just be able to block shit by chicken blocking that way. But yeah, I feel like when we're talking about neutral, a lot of times that goes in hand with matchup discussion. But like, because generally, adachi neutral revolves around using your
I
big
think player's
buttons.
character as well, because like some buttons don't really work as well. Like,
Yeah, but like the general adachi neutral game plan is you use your big buttons like JC and 5C to control space, get in, and then run your pressure and shit. Like
Yeah.
you got good anti-air normals like 5A, 2B, which can fuck up, but it works. Oh, good fucking power driver loop. Um, but yeah, I don't know how to go too in depth with neutral without specifically talking about matchups
Makes
because
sense.
it's very
Yeah.
situational because of how Persona is. You don't play Nadachi neutral the same way versus like Yosuke than you do versus
kanji.
Kanji. Yeah.
Spooky, do you have any specific matchups that you are like having trouble with, or no?
I don't. I don't think so. I have to think on it because again, like I did say before, I really did just go from like playing with just some friends who don't really take the game too seriously. But I also wanted to get a lot better, just because. Uh.
If you're new to the game, you definitely have matchups you're struggling with. You just haven't fought the right players yet.
Okay. Also, I wouldn't say new, but I definitely am not like I'm not advanced or anything.
Yeah,
Uh,
I get what you mean. You played a lot with your friends, but you haven't played that much with
How many
people.
hours do you have?
I have. Let me see. I have 198. Actually, probably like
Yeah,
200
you're
total.
new. Is this your
Okay.
first fighting game?
Uh, no. I guess first when I started practicing more. Sure, yeah.
And you definitely are still like
What'd you
new
play before
or a
this,
beginner.
just to get some context?
I played Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2. Okay, so I played Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 4, a little bit of Mortal Kombat, barely. To Smash count because I have 2,000 hours on that.
Mm,
It doesn't
it
really, for the
depends.
context of anime fighters, really, I'd say.
Oh, and Guilty Gear 4. Let me see. Uh, sorry, give me a sec.
Well, okay,
Guilty Gear 276 hours.
all right, you got some anime fighter experience then. Which one? I'm guessing Strive.
Yeah, Strive.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I
Play.
mean, okay, there's some anime fighter experience there, but yeah, you're pretty much a beginner.
Yeah. Oh, and DBFC. I forgot about that one. Sorry.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. All
Because
right. Well, yeah. I mean, just go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you.
no, I think that's all I have to say.
All right. Well, I feel like we can talk about neutral, especially since it's a very important part about like playing the character. But I just feel we need to go with a little bit more focus on a matchup or maybe multiple. Like
So,
before we go into Iga, since that's what Liam wanted to talk about.
mhm.
Does anyone else here have any suggestions?
Ooh, that
Just
was
to talk.
close.
Playing neutral against Minazuki.
All right, we can do Minazuki. No one else? We're doing Igus
Replays help as
Minazuki.
well if people have replays.
Yeah,
Maybe
also
I don't
replays.
know.
I know a few times you guys have sent me replays, but honestly, like I can't review replays that well because I don't know what you're thinking when you're doing shit. Like, I don't know if you intend to do something else when you did something else. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So if anyone has any replays or footage they want to look over, also post that. Maybe we can do some mirrors, or I can play a character they all struggle with. Like, I do actually play Minazuki, so I can maybe do some matches to see what you do wrong with that. But yeah,
I think
let's
that'll help.
start
Yeah.
with. Well, let's start with Igus for now, since that's like the first one we came up with. Like starting with that matchup, that matchup is fucked. Me and Jordan have talked about it many times. That one sucks ass. She dominates neutral pretty fucking well with her extremely good movement, amazing buttons, projectiles. It's really hard to get in on her. And it's really hard to pressure her too because you're forced into a guessing game because you can't really safe jump her.
That was close.
Unless if we have some new tech, which I don't.
Safe jump, I
don't
guess.
think we do. We can't
Oh,
safe
fuck.
jump Igus and Argeo,
I didn't mean to
right?
rematch.
From what
No.
I understood,
No, you
I
can't.
talked to some Aegis players about that, but it was like a way for people to like counter backdash or get air dash.
Yes, that's not a safe jump though.
Yeah, they
You still have to play RPS, so it's not a
Yeah,
safe
because
jump.
they'll do a DP if they know if they know about that, you can just DP it.
If they know you want a 2B, they're Oki, they're just gonna DP. Or they're just gonna mash.
I think there's also like one way to do it off of JB, but I think you have to give it up being a safe jump or something like that by delaying it, or not delaying it by doing it early.
Yeah,
But like,
probably to catch.
um, but if specifically relating it to neutral, starting with that, well, let me just pull up the dust loop so we can look at the fucking buttons involved in this matchup. Because Igus has a lot of annoying fucking shit that she's going to be pulling out.
2B and JC.
Anything with bullets, really.
I mean, like some bullet things are punishable, and that's like what you want her to do. A lot of Igus matchup. I mean, it's not an impossible matchup or anything, but you kind of just want her to fuck up a lot of the times because, like, it's really fucking annoying. All right, can y'all see my my dust loop?
We can see it.
I don't know why it's in. I
Yeah, I
would
see
rather
it.
have it in black. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Your
Igus
mic is
buttons
going haywire right now.
again. Holy fucking shit!
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, this is. I don't know why it's doing this.
You're getting
I'm gonna limit this channel to 12 people for being.
Alright.
All right.
So we can get a billion random people in here.
Okay.
Some
All right. Can y'all hear me better now? Is it still going?
Can someone
haywire?
explain
Yeah,
LLM to
better,
me?
much better.
I'm out of the loop. I don't come in here as often.
It's a joke.
It's just some joke relating to a group of friends that, and they asked a lot of people to join it, including me and Chris and a bunch of others. So it's pretty much just a joke, or I guess it's a group, but it's mostly a joke from what I understand.
Let's see.
Well, you see, 2B. Oh, so is my mic like competent now?
It's good.
Yeah, it's
good.
fine.
Yeah,
Competent.
All right, yeah, we got
completely better.
2B right here. This shit is extremely fucking annoying since it limits pretty much all of our air options. Contesting this character in the air is extremely difficult because she either 2Bs you or you have JC, which is a humongous button,
Show the hitbox.
Pretty good.
which is also 8 frames, which is equivalent to our main air-to-air, which is JB. And we can use JA, but it's way too small in this case.
I wouldn't even try to contest that button. Period.
You
I feel
could
like
do
the
a
only
In the
preemptive
air.
you have...
GC against it. You could do a preemptive
I
GC.
wouldn't try.
I would not try to... You have to early
I would
JC
not
it.
try to contest this button. Period.
You can really only 2B it if you're on the right
You need
spot.
you need to preemptively like plan your anti-air around that. And that's
And
the
the good
best
thing
thing
is
you
it
can
doesn't
do.
hit that low, so it is anti-airable, but it's still very annoying since Igus has like really unconventional movement. Like, yeah,
And she
let's
can
pull
air
up.
stall. She air stalls for free.
Let's pull up some footage.
Replay
Replay theater P4A. Yeah. Oh, it's me. I'm dick riding myself. That's crazy. I guess I would rather pick someone.
Tashiri versus Guy.
Is Guy good? I don't
Wait,
know.
What about
I might not. Wait. My set where I defeated the Clinker army might be in there. Hold on.
this?
D-Star. Yeah,
Click on mine. Click on mine. Let me see if that's the one that I won. No. It's
Which
right there.
one?
Go
Alright,
down.
Wait, I don't
dude,
see
Jordan versus Hero! Jordan versus Hero!
Okay,
It's right
okay.
there!
Damn.
Calm down,
Jesus!
motherfucker. I didn't know if you wanted. There's only 2 fucking sets
Wait,
there.
that's not grand finals.
Okay, there we go.
Sometimes we
Okay, then
That's
the
not
other
grand
one might be
finals.
grands.
That's the same one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bracket reset and won.
This
I
is
recall
losers
correctly.
finals. Me versus Hero. Wait, I lost this
Oh, did they go?
Oh my
by
God.
1 game. I'm still
Do I need
pissed
to
about
find
that
it?
one.
Stop
I think
dick
it's
riding
this.
yourself.
Winners finals, I should say.
The one where I won would be useful because
Is it this one?
Swapped a little bit.
Yeah,
now.
Grand finals.
is it
Hero
grand
versus Hero?
finals?
Jordan,
It might be.
Yeah.
Hero's gonna have to win.
Hero's the loser.
Uh,
So
and Jordan just.
Yeah, this is. It might be this one. You win this, I know, because I remember this
On
tournament.
your grave, that's okay. Let's get rocking and rolling here.
But yeah,
let's get this.
see, Jordan is jumping a lot because
These players want
he's in Orgia and he doesn't want to have to block the mix. He got hit anyways, but you know that's the idea.
1000%. Heroes, I think, learned a little bit about dealing with adachi, so
she can
It's
air
It's
it.
okay to get hit
entirely different.
sometimes
Swinging.
if it like.
Jordan finally gets that clean.
It's the whole concept of like getting hit on purpose
Get a little bit of damage.
in a spot where they're not going to get a good combo off of it. They're not going to get a lot of damage off of it.
Fall for the reset
No,
again.
that wasn't- you caught him pretty well there. That was pretty good.
Gets sent to awakening though, and
All right, yeah. Now Jordan is gonna air block here, so he can chicken block a little bit,
Jordan getting that instant.
but he still got hit by a sweep at the end.
Gonna use the burst here themselves here. Oh, tried to go for the air throw.
All right, see this fucking
Gonna use the burst.
how big this fucking 2B is
That-
right now. He just has to take that shit or roll it, I guess. But
work from here.
that is him committing to something if he decides to roll.
Persona contest over here. Jordan without his burst, and same thing with
But
Hero.
like the longer you make,
What meter situations going on.
like yeah, I'm just super jumping around and I'm putting myself at a little bit of risk.
But all at the same time, we will.
But her Orgia is running out,
Touch, it could just
so he has to make
Also,
a decision.
That's not what you want to
She doesn't have any.
get Hero out of.
I don't think she has any air unblockable attacks, so there's like really no risk.
They had the plans. I did it.
That's the only
Yeah, 2C is kind of.
That's
It's like
2C is
At
like
that
15
range.
911s.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
all
GG's.
right. Yeah.
and then a sweep. Simple punish. Okay.
Oh my god.
Another thing that makes this matchup really bad is that unlike other characters that can IBDP Aegis,
Gonna be having a lot of those.
Adachi DP is too slow, and you can just safe jump it every time.
Everything is at stake.
Yeah, you can't DP against Igus, really.
Match here, where anything can
I've
happen.
played this matchup a few times as Munatsuki. Holy shit, it feels so much better to be able to IBDP.
Right now.
It is incredible.
Jordan taking him one step at a time, blocks the Megiddo fire, and gets a nice punish for the side swap. It's gonna put
I'm gonna guess I go for SB Heat Razor here.
first on this.
Or no, that's weird.
We're gonna see another DP super.
Also, that fucking super very hard to punish. You
Yeah.
block Aegis
I think it's
Aegis DP.
There we go. Now both of them tying up the rounds here. You know they did fight before winners final, so you know there is some familiarity here.
No, you should just run up. You don't use. I don't think you should ever
I'm
use
definitely
5D in
excited
that
to
case.
see what both these players cook up.
Oh, that was a really good 2C there.
To see Caption, Zio-Oki, blocks the AOA. How?
Your 5D is really good in this matchup if you can set it up
A little bit of the.
because it forces Igus to block.
Seen that a few times already this this tournament.
That was really good 2B.
Up with the gunshot, you know, grabbing your toesies after this. But
But yeah.
Jordan saying, I'm not even gonna.
Alright, like I feel like I've been yapping a lot. Anyone else want to talk?
Extra buttons.
Why did I go for the
Everything-
optimal here? That was dumb.
No, that's
Don't do that.
That's that.
Game right here.
Do the easy combo if you can for the win.
It's really promising for Hero at the start, but
if you
Jordan
do
just
the
weathered the
combo,
storm.
you know.
And again, we've got two fantastic players.
Do the easy combo
Yeah, I don't know.
for the win
Watch out for the
if you can.
When was
After
this
that download
tournament?
completed, it's like
Oh,
This
this was
was in 2023.
how
that's a couple of years ago.
want to do here to just keep them from getting their game plan and running.
I got third place in this tournament.
That type of awakening come from Hero 2 if they want to take this and quite potentially take the.
Alright, but yeah, I like
100%.
I think this is a pretty good example of just how this matchup is played and when Adachi wins it and when it goes well.
Like, calm ourselves down a bit.
Because like
Can't be too much dead.
yeah,
I
it's
apologize. This is my job.
No.
he has to make a lot of
It's all the suspense.
he has to play very patiently and cautiously
Let's get it started.
because if not,
Low, you know.
Aiga is just gonna completely bully you with her huge buttons and amazing mix-ups.
Had to burst out and get out of there.
Not, yeah, exactly. Like we were
So anyone got any specific questions,
last game. Heroes got.
or you just keep watching the footage?
So,
Let's do it.
one
Alright,
thing
so
I've
nice moves
noticed
over here.
now
Jordan
is-
jumps
I
out
don't-
and is able to get a
Jordan, you haven't been playing the game.
just a
Not
swift
against
conversion to
heroes,
push hero into the corner over
right?
here. Goes for the quick
No, I haven't played this matchup for a minute.
land to counter hit
Well,
2B. That's gonna
one
even
thing
up the
that's
life
really
lead.
weird that I've been seeing that Hero does a lot more.
Plus the super, putting hero into
is that
awakening and now
for
setting up.
some reason, and he likes in his own pressure. He likes doing what's this thing called? Air grenades a lot more, and usually whenever I try to 2B it, it just sort of doesn't work out well. Like
Nope.
It's very hard to do air grenades.
yeah.
In fact, it's like that is actively one of the more like subtly annoying things in the matchup because it actually specifically struggles quite a bit with dealing with them.
Yeah, because if you try and 2C it, the grenades just break the persona.
Yeah.
Or you get hit. or
I mean,
something
like,
close.
So that's an
Obviously, if she
example
just
right
spams
there where you can JC it, but it's extremely risky to do.
Yeah. I mean, to competently JC, I guess you just need to do it preemptively because
You just gotta gap. I'm being honest.
Yeah, you gotta gap.
Just gotta gap.
it reaches so high that you can't even really go above her. So like, yeah, it's
That's the main issue with Adachi against like Yukari and Igus and shit. Is they have a very good way of just getting in the air to where you cannot be above them.
yeah. You need to. Oh, that was a really good super there.
Holy moly, that damage.
Is he the goat?
Yeah, he was dead there. Because I would have gotten 50 meter there and I could have kept that burst safe no matter what.
Wow, you really fucking cooked him. Was it 3-0?
It might have been.
I hope it is.
No, it definitely is because there's only 5 minutes left in the tournament.
That's pretty funny.
Igus Slayer.
He has gotten much better. And another thing about Igus, how would y'all defend against Igus? Like,
There's
if
like the
you
right
did-
answer and
gotta gap.
what I do.
Gotta
Because
gap.
like
I'm so serious right
thing
now,
is,
you gotta gap.
Yeah, we.
when the trick with blocking most hover dash pressure that I've always heard from anyone that fights against any hover dash character is you're supposed to always block. You're supposed to block high and react to low. That's how you're supposed to do it. I don't do that because I suck ass, but that's the objectively correct way you do.
And you guys are playing on PC net play, so
The Tekken way.
you're not reacting to shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Even
Especially
on
against
PSN, I
Igus.
fucking could not do it.
Amazing corpse.
Nice DP corpse kick. Big fan of that one. Big fan of that one.
Optimal against Hero, actually.
Make sure to reduce the mental.
So true. All right, I think after we finish this match, we can talk about Minazuki, since I remember hearing, was it Now who asked about Minazuki?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
spooky or someone. I don't know.
I mean, like, because
sorry?
we're talking about Igus now, but I feel like I'm really we're just answering Liam's question specifically. I want to see if anyone else, because I got a lot of people here in VC, and I only hear Liam, myself, and Jordan talk.
Yeah,
It's
sorry,
fine.
I wouldn't know what to bring up. I'm so sorry.
It's
alright.
fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just like I want to be able to talk about something that affects everyone, not just.
I got a question
Liam.
for like.
I already
beginners
yapped to
here.
Liam a lot.
For the beginners here, like Spooky and Happy Now, Conball and Sand, how do y'all structure your pressure? Just an idea. It's fine if you don't have an idea, but
Do you mean like how would I just like keep up like the okay
like how would you open someone up as Adachi? Like your idea.
either try to go for like I guess sorry I'm trying to think of how I'd word it. I guess try to get them with either just like the JC and start up a route with that, or Hmm.
Oh,
Just
this
trying
is
to poke them,
hilarious.
really.
But
Like try
Jason's
to.
mid, so I don't see how that can open up much.
I mean, they can't. I don't know what to say.
Let him explain.
Yeah.
You're fucking pressuring him. Let him fucking
No,
talk.
no, I don't.
It's alright, my bad.
No, it's all good. It's
Like
all good.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay. Let me think how I'd say this. Uh, either with like poking them at range with like my 5C, right? Or, but I guess you're saying open up like a start a combo. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know what to say. I'm
Fair enough.
sorry.
Fair enough. Happy now. You still here?
Yeah.
How would you open someone up as adachi?
Does it matter what range, or is it just like how I play neutral?
Like not neutral, like pressure specific. Like you managed to get the hit, you got the safe jump down, and now they're in your pressure. How would you open up from there?
When I pressure, I typically do 5 AA because it puts you close to them. And then I either go into the low in the target combo, I go into 2B so I can double jump and try to catch them with 5C. Or I go into gunshots.
All right.
Alright. Conball, you still
Uh,
here?
I really don't have a plan for pressure. I just sort of like dagger pressure them and just pray that something hits.
I see that.
that's like so true. Um. Also, Nezo wanted to mention. I know you. I see you're here. If you want to say something or add something, since I have seen your dachi, it's pretty good. I like your dachi.
Thank you.
Uh,
Uh,
if you want to add something at any point.
I have nothing to add so far.
All right.
I will just here to help with any
Alright.
questions if they have any. And
Sharlo, you still
Sony
still
details for
alive?
combos.
No, but like if we want to talk about pressure, which is I think we talked about pressure for like 50% of the last boot camp, but seeing that everyone is here except the only person that was here is me, Jordan, and Nezo. I guess we can talk about it again. I think y'all have who do we hear? We heard Spooky and we heard Now and Coneball talk about pressure, right? Is that
I'm just trying to see if they have much of a game plan before we talk more on pressure and
well,
such.
well the thing is
What?
pressure is like very open ended as the dashi since it's not like
It's
There's
based
not
on
like-
conditioning.
yeah, it's conditioning. Like y'all right here is y'all like to take a very safe option where y'all space out with 5Cs and JCs and wait for an impatient reaction. That's what I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
did.
like because it sounds like y'all fight since y'all are beginners or intermediate or whatever. Y'all are fighting people who are impatient. They jump out, they mash, they press DP and shit.
Yeah.
So you're taking the safe option and allowing them to kill themselves.
Or I like just go in for my own risky option if I think they're gonna like do something stupid like just instant air dash, Jason something. I don't know.
All right, I get what you mean. That's a decent mindset to have. You adachi pressure. It's not like there's no flowchart you can really run it through. There's a few options you have, but like it's mostly based off strike throw and conditioning, as Jordan said. There's some cool shit like you can do tick grabs with gunshot, which is pretty fun to do, and stance cancel shit. But generally, you can keep it simple and pretty effective. Like for example, have any of y'all beginners who were explaining your pressure? Have y'all ever fought someone who just didn't fall for your like who didn't kill themselves when you're just pressing buttons?
I'm the goat.
Yeah.
On God, I don't think so.
Like anyone who just blocks. Have you fought anyone who just blocks?
Yeah, that was a while back then.
No, I think they eventually either
When it
matched
gets to that point, you just switch to strike throw mix up.
Yeah, strike throw mix up. Yeah, everyone you fought just they're
I
gonna
think
press
they
something.
eventually always will either DP or just like mesh a super out.
Okay.
kind of funny to think
Well,
about when you word it like that.
but okay. Eventually, you will find someone who just blocks, or at least waits for the right moment to press a button and get out. Because when you're pressing 5C and all that shit, eventually you're actually putting yourself somewhat minus, and there's escape routes out of that shit.
Mm.
Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, when people do actively are patient and wait for the right gaps to get out, that's when you go in and start. You've conditioned them to block, so now you're gonna go in and use your command grab. There's a lot of ways to use that. You can use stance cancels, which I personally don't like since it gives away with the aura. But it does work and it allows for some cool setups. Like you can sweep into sweep into Megidola with a
Yeah, I was
stance
gonna say
cancel.
like sweep, and then do like 2 through 6 B Megidola, like walk into them.
Yeah, that's a very solid option since most people expect the pressure reset from sweep. I don't know. Give me y'all some examples of some shit y'all do.
Well, the one I
mean, like anyone here who's listening, not just
see.
beginners, or it can be anyone.
I was doing something. What happened?
All right, everyone laugh at this guy. Spooky, you go ahead.
Bum.
I feel like I'm very bad at explaining fighting game stuff. I kind of just like do shit. I don't think I
All right,
want to be the
that's
guy. I don't want to be the first guy to say things.
All right, anyone want to say something?
Let me ask a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
For the Adachis here, tell me why you think you lose.
That's a good
Give
one.
me the reasons that you think that you lose.
My
let's go
pressure
in.
isn't solid enough, and I don't play neutral that well. I do a lot of slow options, and they just run up and get me.
Okay.
Mine might be similar to his, and I think that like sometimes I just take options that are a little too risky and like leave me open. Like especially when it comes to like pressuring people. Like when I'm getting a block string going, I might end with like something stupid and be very open and be like, oh god, I'm getting cooked.
I am cooked.
Okay.
Me
Anybody
personally,
else?
whenever I lose, it's mostly like I was too obvious in my pressure with how I tick grabbed, or something different where I used a option that was like way too committal in a scenario like using 5B. Yeah, for example, due to its like with recovery and they just roll it for some ungodly low reason and do it again. Or I couldn't handle their own pressure if I'm fighting like an Aegis or a Yukari that knows how to pressure real good, like Hero or Flood.
In terms of losing the top tiers, I wouldn't think about that as much. But like, if you've noticed a pattern with everybody's answers, it usually has to do with people committing too hard to things they shouldn't. And I'd say that's going to be the central theme with people's pressure. Is there not? I mean, I literally talked about this last time, and I gave examples of simple things you can do to. Oh, I gotta get out of this lobby. Simple things you can do to like you can do things that aren't risky in your pressure. Like you're just doing RPS, and
Yeah,
it's simpler than you think. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I wanted to ask if there was like some more safer, like, what are some good options in like block strings? I guess like maybe like something I can do and then end it off with something that can make me a little more safe instead of committing too hard and then getting punished.
Well, most of the time with Adachi,
You're overthinking it again. Can we get a replay? Can I get somebody to volunteer a replay?
Yeah, that would. Oh shit! I just realized I left open my fucking manga panel shit. That's
I was
funny.
actually gonna suggest
I do
earlier,
have like Panzer. Should I send you my footage I've like uploaded?
Yes,
from my
send me
channel?
your shit. I just realized I left open. That's Danganronpa Killer Killer. That manga's ass. Please don't read it. Whatever I left open. It.
Understood. Understood. All right.
Anyway, send me your shit. I'll look at it.
Let me send you the most recent set, which was from Luke Sky.
But yeah, I think with a lot of pressure, things like you don't need to think about it as what you're ending it off of. Like, I understand, like in some fighting games, you get the idea. I should end off with plus frames so that I have options afterwards, right? There's like that idea.
Yeah.
But most of the time, when adachi pressure ends, it's because either they escaped or you guessed right on their
You're only minus
because,
if
like,
you're a bitch.
yeah, you're only minus a bitch. Also, adachi most plus frames because like you have plus 13. You have plus 13 gunshot. You're going back into pressure afterwards. You're not like sitting back most of the time. There's times where you can't just gunshot and sit there, but you spent 25 meter to get plus frames. Use the fucking plus frames.
So I was gonna say, if it's fine, like maybe at some point, because I think someone suggested
Alright, Luke's guy's
like,
a good player. This
mirrors
is
or
good.
something, and I was gonna say like that could probably help figure out like big things from that, right?
Why are you googling
Would you
Dire
just say like
Straits?
matches?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because then you'd
'cause
see
I wanna
like
listen
what
to
we're
it.
messing up with and stuff like that, or
No,
what we
yeah,
should try
yeah.
to improve.
I
what we
talked
should try
about
to
it
improve.
when we were talking about Minazuki because I said I
Okay,
play Minazuki. You
wind
can
it
do
back.
anything.
Wind it back a little bit. Wind it back a little bit. Wind it back further.
How much?
Further. There you go. Nope. Too far. It's fine. Just leave it.
Well, it's fine. You got the good 2C. That's good.
Okay.
See, that was a nice example of like a simple pressure string just straight into a grab.
Yeah.
You didn't let him think too much.
That wins
When
the
it actually
tournaments right
extends
there.
What'd you say?
So that wins you tournaments right there. 2-8
Oh
throw.
yeah. Yeah.
Easy.
I think a lot of things that
Pause.
happen is.
Okay, go back 3 seconds. Pause at the SP gunshot. Just pause at the SP gunshot.
There you go.
You got a combo right here. This is a combo into a knockdown. But you didn't do your combo.
I didn't.
Any damage is good damage. Especially when you're fighting Yosuke, like...
On that, Jordan, in some cases, I don't want to do a lot of damage just to avoid awakening. Cause
Don't worry about
but you're
awakening
not
with
close to
Yosuke.
awakening.
Yeah, you're not even close. You actually would have put him right outside awakening if you did the combo.
I don't think you'd him got because he's not gonna build enough meter to do anything big here. Yeah, he'd be fine. Yeah, he'd still be pretty far away from awakening.
Plus, it's normal Yosuke. You don't have to worry about anything.
This matchup isn't anywhere near as bad as Shadow because he did it's fucking normal Yosuke.
Shadow kills you. I don't know why he's playing normal. Does he switch to Shadow at some point?
No.
I'm guessing he does.
You just stayed on normal because boredom.
Oh, he's on bummy Yosuke. This character is not very good. Alright, I see. That pressure option is like an example of someone who is...
Alright, one sec. Okay, if this was tournament, I would have spent the burst to win the round, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
you can always
Yosuke
OMB to win
damage.
Yeah, to win the first round, you can always OMB, especially against... I mean, you probably won't see a normal Yosuke in bracket, but... when are you gonna worry about bursting again against normal Yosuke?
Like, maybe
you're probably looking at like 50 seconds into the round, maybe. Like, I don't know, but
I will say though, this option right here, where are we going? The fucking 2B into J2D like this kind of showed that he's being very respectful right now because he did nothing there.
Yeah, I'll be
honest. He's not rushing DP.
I was surprised because I did the 2B jump cancel just to see. Hey, surely he's gonna mash DP because he.
However, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. However, this is the first game of the set, so typically players are gonna be extra respectful for like the first 2 to 3 matches of the set, and then they're going to start mashing because then they know when they can.
But it is something that you should watch out for, like when you're learning, when you're doing pressure. You should watch out for signs. Sometimes you can go for a specific option to test your opponent to see how respectful they're gonna be. Like for example, when you do 5C2D as adachi, that's super fake. But you could do it to like test and see how respectful are they. I mean, are they gonna let me press this extremely slow normal in their face, or are they not?
If they
Especially in
Yeah.
long sets. In tournaments, you don't want to do something too risky, but in a long set, there's like many like it's good to figure out your habits. Also, I mean, so if you already know the player, if you're fighting a beginner and you know they're gonna mash DP, yeah, you can go for the safe options whenever you want. You know, like what Spooky was saying earlier. You never fought a player who actually blocks. In
I'd
that case, you
say-
don't need to wait him out.
I'd say adachi
They'll
like
block, but like if I got him in the corner, there's like 90% chance they're just gonna match DP or super.
Yeah, you don't
Right,
need to
you're
wait
playing
out and do
Persona.
something in that case.
so they're gonna do that. I'd say the thing about adachi and the reason people struggle to play him is you can't get around not knowing matchups and using player conditioning. You cannot bypass player conditioning. Like characters like I guess bypass player conditioning because you just crank out 50-50s and they have to block or they don't block and they get hit. Adachi doesn't have any. I've said this already. I've gone on this rant already before. I think in the last boot camp, but there's no get out of jail free cards. You have to gap. You have to condition properly and do the thing with conditioning.
I mean, Adachi's main mix-up option is a command grab, and command grabs are inherently strike throw, and strike throw is always related to conditioning.
Are there? Let me ask this. Are there any Guilty Gear players here?
Me.
Okay, what Guilty Gears have you played?
Strive.
Has anybody played a Guilty Gear other than Strive?
Me, but I'm not the target.
Right. So is that a no?
What about Blaze Blues?
Shilo says
No,
that
not Blaze Blue. I'm trying to make
Shilo
the.
says that they play Sin and Exard. They play Exard.
Okay, that might be good enough. The point I'm trying to make is, do you know Soul? Does anybody here know how Soul operates in the older games?
Oh, in older games?
Not too much, honestly.
So the
I
thing
think you're
about
relating
Soul.
specifically to Plus R, right?
So I mean, I'm sure he kind of functions the same in Exerd to an extent. Pretty sure the only thing they took from him was Sidewinder. But so I don't know if you guys have both streams on, but if you can look at my stream for a second.
Look at the Jordan stream.
So the thing about Soul in this game is he's literally pretty much Adachi, and that he doesn't really have any cheap mix-up options either. He's doing the same exact thing, except the difference is in Plus R, especially Soul in Plus R specifically, is when he hits you, he does a lot of damage. Like his risk reward is higher because he gets to crank out damage for that. But Adachi's a little different. He doesn't quite get the same reward for the risks that he takes. But the thing is, like, Soul also doesn't really crank out any mix. Like, he has a low 2k at least, so that's a thing. But like this is a mid, that's a mid, that's a mid, mid. It's the same concept, except the system mechanics in this game promote some better things. Like, you know, there's dash block and shit, for example. But like, the point I'm trying to make is, like, you pretty much just have to gap and know what your opponent wants to do next, because that's the only way you're going to open them up, is they have to make a decision, and you have to counter their decision. And the thing about Persona, at least, is there's a lot less things that people can do in response to you. Like, there's no DPRC, for example. There's DP Super, but that's a different kind of RPS because you can DPRC is I don't think I need to explain why DPRC is cheap. But
yeah, it's
DP Super, like, they have to commit to a super, and either that super is plus or it's not. And for a lot of characters that isn't the case. Like Like if Narukami does DP Isin on block, like that's a free punish. So really, you're just you're just playing RPS. I don't know how to simplify it any more than I am.
No, you explained it pretty.
It's
well.
it's
pretty much that.
you people tend to psyop themselves into thinking that they're not doing pressure correctly, but the truth is you're not doing pressure correctly in the context of the matchup more than like you have to structure your pressure differently against every character.
I mean, I think a decent way to mentalize it is like, since it's RPS, like you can kind of think of it as somewhat as a grappler to some extent. If y'all ever played
He is a
grapplers before,
grappler. He's literally
He's
a
a
grappler.
grappler.
You need to play around your opponent's options, and that may be obvious, but like it changes for every character. Like Yosuke, you're just okay. Has anybody fought Biken?
Yeah.
Fought Biken before?
Wait, we're talking about old games, right?
I
We're
don't know how
talking about
Biken plays in
Plus R
Strive.
and
Does she
Iceland.
have the fucking guard cancel shit in Strive? Probably not the same kind.
Shiloh plays Biken.
Anyway, when you're fighting Biken, at least in Plus R, it's a bait game. You're playing Persona pretty much because her guard cancels let her just hit you every time you hit her. So you're like hitting her and then waiting. You're hitting her and then waiting, and then you throw her because she can't guard cancel a throw. That's the difference with Yosuke is he can DP your throw. But it's basically the same exact concept. You are waiting for him to throw DP, and then you whiff punish it, hopefully, on net play. Good luck, but...
That's so fucking annoying to punish. And it's still it's nerfed from 1.1 too. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the crazy part, but...
Like, because I remember how bad it was in 1.1. It's still terrible now. But yeah. Also, technically, I don't know if y'all know this. Yosuke, you pretty much have to be frame perfect to safe jump him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a frame perfect safe jump. Good luck.
Frame perfect safe.
How come?
Yeah.
Oh, is it because
Yosuke,
of the DP or am I stupid?
because it's that fast. It's a super fast DP.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
A lot of Yosuke players don't punish you for that, but you might as well know.
Panza, can you check Panza? Can you check Dustloop for Yosuke frame data on his DP real quick?
I mean, yeah, sure. I don't think it's that relevant. It just it just fucks you up.
Just to hammer it in.
All right, let me show you some.
Alright, I'm in losers finals, so I gotta lock in a little bit.
All right, yeah.
Or no, this is losers finals.
Oh.
No, I'm not gonna def it. I really don't care that much. But wait, fuck! I was gonna smoke some weed.
Oh, he didn't def and smoke some weed. It's fine.
I'm already in a match.
It's dodge. It's dodge.
Is it called dodge? Oh, that's fucking stupid. All right.
He does like 3 wags with his knife before like
that's
going to
1 frame startup.
1 frame, 1 whole frame. Active for 31 frames. 31.
No way.
Do the hitbox.
There's no way it's that. I feel like that's cop. I think they've reduced active frames to be. I don't remember it being 30. I think it was 31 and 1.1. Or is it really? That's the point one. Let me check something. Before it does. We look for the 1.1 dust loop. This should be 1.1, right?
This is 1.1.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, it just had even more active frames. Damn.
Never mind. See, it is true. And the hitbox is pretty big for his dodge.
Yep. It had pretty much no recovery. That was the issue.
And now, how much recovery does he have?
It has 18. It is punishable, but it's very annoying because it's hard. Because he's not like it's not very obvious when he's recovering.
Yeah.
But yeah, was someone about to say something? I heard like the sound.
I didn't hear it.
I think that was me.
Oh, okay.
My upstairs neighbor
is like moving shit around. Sorry.
Take him out.
It's fine. Don't worry, steroids. Alright, yeah, but yeah, that's about it. Yosuke DP is broken. That's there's been more to it. It can be a good example here. You can cross it up to fuck him up. That's a little trick. Boom. See, there you go.
I remember
Pretty smart.
I remember seeing that it is able to counter IKs as well. I thought that was really funny. Like, wait, what?
It's able to counter IKs. Yeah.
It's just like
Oh, you
it's really
dropped the
funny to
combo?
think
Is
about
he
how
a
the move
bump?
just like
You acting like
Alright,
you don't drop it.
I don't. I'm good.
Proof?
I don't play this game, so it doesn't count for me. Well, I do play this game, just not that often.
You can
But
drop it.
okay, you want to do? I remember someone asked about Minosuke earlier. Want to talk about that for a bit, since I want to be nice and go over everyone else, what everyone talked about. So, do you have any footage of you fighting Minosuke now?
It's been way too long, but I just remember him being a struggle point.
Yeah. All right. What to do? My computer's way too bummy to stream Persona while I'm playing it. Does that? Can you do that now?
I can stream it.
N-
Or
Oh,
just,
whatever.
now,
I'm on
you
the game
play
right
it?
now.
You
What,
you have any-
would you want to stream?
Or
Well, I was just saying so I can see what like the issues with Minosuke, but I want before we do, I do want to know. I do want to ask specifically. What do you struggle with relating to Minosuke? Do you not know? Do you just remember Minosuke being tough, or?
I remember struggling in neutral because his persona buttons would always catch me off guard, and then when he'd pressure me, I wouldn't know how to get out necessarily because each of his buttons like have a follow up.
let me log
Yeah. Well, the good thing to know about the follow-ups is that if you instant block the first hit of something like 2B, you can DP out of it.
Let me launch
So-
Persona real quick. And see.
Let me showcase Minosuke buttons here. The other thing about Minosuke is that he's kind of similar to Adachi in a lot of ways, where he doesn't really have a real mix-up. He's just going to command grab you or grab you. Alright, you see this? Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
You see this part of the 2B? If you instant block that, DP it afterwards. Because the second hit, you just DP the second hit. Works very well. I know light mode. I didn't mean to leave it on, or I just fucking I don't know why it's on light mode. It's very unpleasant to
Bottom
my
left.
eyes. Shut up.
Okay, so the
And when
bottom
you
left.
DM'd
has
it to
the
me too. You
icon.
couldn't tell it. You couldn't tell.
So-
Talk to everybody.
Okay.
Question
Great.
for you, Happy
I'm-
now. You see my stream?
Yeah.
You talking about like these
Got
personas?
3 streams.
Yeah, like the ones that track you.
Those ones you can block and I'm pretty sure you can break.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
they
can-
Oh,
say
and
on the
also
screen.
you
Well,
would
no, you can
always-
also roll them. You can do. There's a lot of things you can do.
He would always follow up with teleport after them, and that would always catch me off guard.
Let me
It's
put
you can just anti-air to teleport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
Oh,
you
what? I
to
didn't
be the teleport afterwards. That's about it.
Oh my god, I won.
That's good.
He's him. He's him.
Win losers finals.
You gotta win.
Oh, you gotta smoke the
for the
fucking
Adachi
blunt
bootcamp.
first.
Oh wait, what did a rematch?
What was Aura doing here just now?
Oh no.
He's he was saying hi. I don't know.
Something like this.
Yeah.
Like that. Pretty sure.
Yeah, you can just 2B it.
You can just 2B it. Just yeah, that's it.
Is first up 3? This isn't losers finals.
Something he can do, which I've experienced before, is that he can do EX teleport, kind of bait your 2B if you're too predictable with it. But I don't know if that's like.
But EX
I mean,
teleport has
he
that.
can.
You can sort of hear the sound.
It doesn't even matter. Like, what? Okay, he air DP'd you. I don't give a fuck. That does nothing. It's like it's not unless if I'm like about to die. Like, that's the only option that he does that can beat 2B in that case. Like, you should just 2B anyways most of the time.
Yeah,
If you
It's
want
true.
to, you can wait and react for the button to come out. But like, yeah.
Like even in a cross.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's just how it works. All right, y'all.
Anything else for y'all?
I need it. Yeah. I mean, relating to pressure. Hey, Liam, we might as well do this. Boot up online training mode so we can showcase stuff that way. Let me open my game too. So you're gonna have to give me a second for that, but yeah.
Does it let like a bunch of people? Actually, no.
It doesn't let a lot of people in the training mode, sadly. You can watch it, but you can't like
Do you want to watch it?
interact.
I was gonna say.
I mean,
like,
you're gonna
I was
stream
say,
it,
is
so it
like,
doesn't really make a difference.
I was asking because I was like, if it's like open arena where like multiple people can train at a time.
If only.
I don't know. It does not work that way, sadly.
I can't believe Aura was here trying to get it download on adachi for us. What an evil human being.
How can I downplay Labrys more? I need to downplay Labrys. I need to.
I need to downplay my
I
favorite
guess-
robot girl as much as possible. Also, my bad. Were you gonna say something?
I was thinking about asking something. I'm trying to think of how I'd go about it. I guess any tips on maybe as well for like fighting. I think Labrys actually, because I was just reminded of that. Because sometimes
Hey,
like I'll try to like go for some
Labrys is
setups
a
like. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. I interrupted you. You need to finish that.
Nezza, you wanna,
Go ahead.
You wanna be the one to help with the? Wait.
Well, I'm the Labrys goat. I know everything about Labrys. No, I'm just...
No, not Labrys. I mean for like the training mode thing.
I don't know. I don't
Oh.
think it was... Let
What
him
you guys wanna
finish,
do
though.
again?
I interrupted him.
I was basically just gonna say because like a lot of the stuff I'll get jump scared by like trying to either grab like command grab like in a mix up command grab where like what do you call it? Remember how earlier I said
What are
like
you doing?
sweep 236B command grab or something, right?
Dude, where's the open arena? Where's
then-
the open... Where's the training mode,
Nezza
Liam?
joined. We're gonna show this man how to deal with Labrys now.
Let me see.
And then
Oh,
it's,
did Jordan join already?
No, Nezzo joined.
like
You stole
That's
my
not just
fucking
one of them.
shit.
because the DP goes through the grab and it's like
Is it like this one?
yeah, that one.
You
I mean-
you can Nezzo, you can counter DP it. Like,
Yeah.
Go do a pressure self.
Dragon?
Because I've gotten hit by the DP so many times with when I'm fighting Labrys because of the armor.
Yeah, you can just... I mean, like...
It's armored, but it means you can DP through it. Like he's putting in stack for sure.
Yeah, you can just do
Oh,
that.
that's so tough to react to. Holy shit. But you can. Oh my god.
It's really useful.
Well,
I mean,
how
to
do you
be
do that
honest-
there? Wait, how'd you do? Wait, what?
Even if you don't react to it, like... It's like... You're in this situation anyways. Any other DP would hit you there too.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's just that...
bad.
It's just that Labrys DP is specifically worse because you have an option to get out.
And her mash out options like 2A and 5A are just sort of really slow. Like,
Yeah, but I don't think he was complaining about that.
yeah, just in general, question Labrys is
Yeah, well, the thing is, Labrys, there's a lot of beginner players, is big ass JB. Because, yeah, it's big.
Hey, what
Nerd
was that few
combos.
thing you did in the corner?
Which thing?
I saw whoever's playing Adachi do like
Don't
the thing
lie,
like,
man.
you're in the corner.
so
Uh.
this button you were. Is this one of the other buttons?
Yeah, that one can be kind of.
Oh, you
I remember getting
it's a
side-switched
good
with that
button.
sometimes, and it's just like, oh.
Hold on, Nezza, can you just stay on the ground and I'll just IAD JB.
Oh yeah, they kind of just do that all the time, especially Aura.
I'll do IAD JB. You just stay on the ground. So
What type of Igus player are you? Are you a Mash JB Igus player or a normal
Oh,
Igus
you can
player?
just 2B it?
No, I'm a
Yeah.
good Igus player.
They
You
love
can
that
just
button,
2B
so,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I
this
thought
button is
considered that-
great, but like
I
Yeah,
thought
just
for
to
sure
be-
that you'd just get hit by the move.
Like
No, we
2B
have
2B
you
has
have head
invuln. Every
invuln,
2B has head invuln.
and Adachi to be actually specifically has like a lot of head.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
could get a whole route off that. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Nice.
no, it's
Yeah, it's one of his best strategies. Or like,
It probably is
yeah.
his best start.
Oh, that's so huge.
No, I mean
actually.
5C is his best. Well, 5AA is actually his best starter. But his
technically
more,
speaking, yeah.
but the most common of those is gonna be 5. I mean, you can get 5AAs because good stagger pressure. But
Oh
most of the
wow,
time it's
what
gonna
the
be-
heck? Yeah, well,
Yeah,
like
it's just-
that block screen looked like so good. Like it was pushing them forward and everything. Like,
yeah, just you gotta keep your shit snappy. Like you can extend block strings, but it can generally goes worse.
And sometimes you just don't want them.
Well, the good thing about the good thing about Adachi is you do have like one of the best pressure resets in the game. That is 2BJC, amazing pressure reset. It's completely meterless.
What?
2BJC is goaded.
There we go. It's the best button.
I've spammed that shit so many times that fucking I got even fucking Atarax to say, "Whoa, this shit's fucking crazy."
So another thing you can do. I don't know. Just put me in another stream. Like, and I'll
I
try
haven't
to
thought
do-
of fear setups. I should learn fear setups.
Just
Yeah,
walk the
they're-
DP.
they're good.
And there's a. Do you have trouble with Labras's like super canceling on you?
Let me. Sometimes, yeah, but not too much.
Alright. Might as well just get out of the way. Whenever Leverage does a super cancel like this, in the corner, I don't know how to deal with it in the corner, honestly.
You're supposed to do in the corner. You do super jump J2C, then you air dash as soon as you can and hit JC. Mid screen, you just
You can IK it too.
Yeah.
I've had moments where it's just like I'll just start one like 2A and then I get hit by the super like oh.
I mean, yeah, it's a fast super. It's not a bad super at all.
It's a pretty good super because in the corner is harder to deal with. But
It's kind of like
mid-screen, you can just go
Narukami DZO, except way worse. Because Narukami DZO is literally unpunishable without spending meter.
Labrys is mostly.
But it's I feel like at the beginner level, the main issue you're gonna have with this character is just gonna be JB because JB is big, it's annoying. It can be hard to 2B sometimes if you're like if they're mixing it up a little bit. Outside of that, she's got big buttons. She got her big 5B. She got her big shit. They're all very slow, but they're big. It's annoying. I get it. I understand.
I'm seeing like the block like the AA block string and then like the fierce. I've never seen that.
You can use SB Fear in the middle of your Brock string because it's very good.
Oh, he's using SB.
That's safe.
Oh. I thought it was like a. I don't know why I thought it was. Oh yeah.
You mean that? Oh, that's a Fear safe jump. We didn't do the safe jump part there, but it's supposed to be a Fear safe jump. Yeah, Adachi can, at the end of his combos, he can set up Fear and then get a free safe jump. It's a very strong part of his game plan. It makes his strike throw a lot scarier.
Yeah,
Wait, so you could just do you just B throw them and just get fear from that? Like what?
Depends on how far you are from the corner.
Okay.
Yep.
Typically, if you do a 2B from the corner, you can't get that combo. So,
I mean, there's generally routing to get Fear pretty much off of every hit. Not every hit, every
you can do
cancel.
this. But that's a lot harder to find.
Oh, what the heck?
There's a lot more,
There's some goofy combos. I call that the Jonah combo.
Oh, the Jonah combo. Yes.
There, bop, bop, bop. Good job.
Did it.
Is he the goat? All right. Let's. Do y'all want to do some matches or something?
What are we talking about here?
Yeah, because I actually.
They were
really
asking
hoping
about Labris, and I don't know. We're just watching them do combos.
What about
I don't know what the
Labris?
fuck this is. They were asking specifically. They struggled with the DP, so Liam showcased how to beat the guard frames, and that's about it. Then we talked about how to beat JB because JB is a very common issue with newer players with Labris.
So why are we looking at combos?
I don't know because they stopped.
Oh no, I just
talking
saw
about
I
it.
saw them doing adachi stuff, and I was very like, whoa, that looks really that looks really useful.
Yeah, for sure. But
There isn't really much to talk about when talking about combos.
yeah, can we not do this? What's the point of this?
Yeah.
What?
That's what I'm saying. We can maybe do some matches or something like that. That's what I see a lot of other boot camps do. Or we
That's what
can
I was
talk about
hoping
something
for.
else. Like Jordan,
Because,
do you want to do a mirror? Do you want to do something?
I think
I don't know how productive that would really be, but
I think people need to know what questions to ask in the first place.
I think
that's the main issue. That's why I don't open Adachi chat, is because nobody ever asks any. Like when I'm playing Guilty Gear, like the Guilty Gear community, like they. Like when you're trying to get better at the game, they're very focused on answers to situations and what they can do in what situation. But I've noticed a lot of people tend to hyper focus on what combos they can do and what combos they're not hitting in their matches. And I promise that's not the issue or why you're struggling.
At a beginner level, just focus on tennis.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to suggest that.
No,
I
that doesn't.
understand.
That's not why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying that
there's a tendency,
combos are extremely easy to discuss because it's just combos. Like, yeah, they're just
I wanted
combos.
to-
You can practice combos whenever you need to practice combos, but for the most part, you only need like 3 basic combos to play the game at a high level with this character.
Do you guys talk about Igus before I joined?
A little
yeah,
bit.
we did.
Oh,
We can talk
wait,
about
do you
it
guys talk
more.
Wait, do you guys talk about how to deal with her like stupid air dash like in the corner? Because I struggle with that a lot.
In the corner,
In
like
neutral
air
or
back
just
dash?
like
whenever I'm pressuring her, she always does like the
you
the air
2B.
dash. Just 2B.
So this is what I'm talking about. He's asking the real questions.
It's really annoying because you can't really mediate. You need to just 2B it and call it out. Which
So
leads
yeah,
to
so
like, a lot of
this is the
50-50
thing about
situations.
this is the thing about Igus, is the RPS is as bad as you think it is. You are guessing whether she air backdashes or DPs. You either hard bait and let her just do what she wants. Like like you can hard bait, and then you're forced to block her. It's kind of fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you either 2B or you hard bait a DP. That's your
always
options.
50-50. It's
And
always a 50-50 with Igus.
Yeah, you can meaty, you can command grab. You're probably just not going to be very successful. And sometimes trying to meaty will, like meaty with something other than an anti-air. Because you could hit her maybe, but she's going to be too... It's going to be in too awkward of a place for you to get a confirm off of it. And, like, that's bad because you want to knock her down.
I mean, honestly, you might as well just either limit your options to 2B, block, or sometimes a command. Because
On God, your best option...
like that's all I do.
Your best option is to combo into SB Heat Riser and set up 5D, so that she's forced to block and burn her Geo meter out.
Okay, I see.
You want to overheat her if possible.
Their decision making is like they decide when to overheat and such because they
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, but you can influence that for sure, depending on how you play the matchup. You can limit her ability.
The point is to not like absolutely guarantee like an overheat because you're not going to. The point is to make them think about it.
Yeah, don't let her get out of Orgia on her own terms. You have to like
Force her to.
you have to force her to do whatever you want her to do. You know, I kind of like ignoring the fucking Orgia. Fighting Aegis is almost like fighting fucking Nanaya because you're always just guessing 50-50s all the fucking time because that's all the character wants to do. Nanaya is just gonna deep.
What's
I
all
don't know
the
if any of y'all
character
played M back.
does?
Any of y'all played M back?
I don't play French
Can't say
bread.
that I have.
Alright. Well, pretty much Anaya does the same shit. Except it's not at least it's not like hover dash mix. It's some goofy ass fucking it's goofy ass like it doesn't matter. I'm not going to explain Anaya pressure. But yeah, as comparable to just constantly guessing. That's fighting Aegis all the time. So
Yeah, makes
you're
sense.
willing to get good at conditioning. You can. So you start 2Bing the Orgia air dashes. Now they're gonna start DPing. Now you
But
start
this is what I
blocking.
mean by asking the right questions because that's like knowing what you want to accomplish opens up Adachi to actually functioning as a character. Because
Also, I got another question actually. So you guys are talking specifically about the air backdash. What about the forward dash she can do?
the Orgia air roll.
The arrow, yeah, that one.
Let me go.
It's so corny. It's so corny.
Aegis real quick and
You can Google local gun shop and help yourself out.
local gunshot.
Yeah, too bad I live in California. Those don't exist.
Buy a rope.
Go. I mean, yeah.
On God.
Just take him out of the equation. We don't need more.
I mean, I honestly,
Being so serious that move ruins the game.
the only
not
bad
balanced.
thing about that thing is that it wastes your EA meter. That's like the only issue with it.
Yeah, you're unironically your best option is to roll when she goes for it, and so that opens you up to having to mash roll. And guess what happens when you mash roll and Aegis doesn't do her gear roll?
Like this. If I can.
I mean,
Jump and then press roll in the air.
I am in Orgia.
I forget what the.
I don't know what the
Honestly, I
input
forget
is.
what the input is. I don't remember.
Just look it up on the dust loop.
There you go. There it is.
There you go.
It's the AOA input. It's this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, to be fair, when you're using this on defense, it's on defense, like on wake up, for example. It's fundamentally the same thing as just doing baiting a normal air backdash, because she has to air backdash first, so you will get the 2B out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, it doesn't really affect
Well, no.
your.
Can't she air
OPs.